Welcome to qnawire.
Hello there. This question asks us to draw several examples of figures that have two perpendicular lines of symmetry, and then think about what other symmetry they have. So let's start with some figures we've seen before. We can draw a square, and that has two perpendicular lines of symmetry. We could draw a rectangle, and also has two perpendicular lines of symmetry. But then let's think about what else we could draw. We could draw maybe an image that looks like this. And that would also have two lines of symmetry. Or we could make an adjustment to this image, and it could look something like flower. And that would have two perpendicular lines of symmetry. So it doesn't necessarily have to have straight sides, or even doesn't even have to have four sides. We could have modify this image though as a loop and a spike, 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 and that would still have, it's kind of a crude drawing, but it still has two lines of symmetry. Switch colors on me. Two lines of symmetry. So what do we see about any one of these? I'm going to switch colors. What do we see about any one of these? Does this image have any other, does this image of a square or any of these images have any other type of symmetry? Let's go back to the square and see, does this have rotational symmetry? Well, let's see, we track that around, it'll be there, there, and there. Yep, we do have rotational symmetry. How about with a rectangle? Do we have rotational symmetry? Well, we do. It's in order 2 instead of in order 4, but that rectangle has rotational symmetry. How about this one? Can we rotate that and see the same thing again? We can, so that has rotational symmetry. And then how about this flower image? If we rotate that, would that have rotational symmetry? It would. And then even this crazy loop and a spike image, does that have rotational symmetry? When we rotate it and turn it, it will. We will see that pre-image at least one other time. And so I think that we're being asked to make a conjecture and make a guess, and I think we're coming. We got a pretty good idea. If we have two perpendicular lines of symmetry, then we'll also have rotational symmetry. So again, they asked us to draw several images that have perpendicular lines of symmetry, and then see what, make a conjecture, what else they might have. And we would say that if they have perpendicular